See the title?
Hey, man, ain't bro, ain't busting out that bag anymore. I've officially given up. God damn.
Fucking thumbnail.
I got it.
Oh, you got
I
it?
see it. Yeah, we got it.
Alright, cool. That's what I was waiting on.
Alright, it's good, it's good.
Okay. Let me just pull up the chat. I'll wait for that to load. Okay. Damn, did Roman Atwood have another kid?
God damn. Man, already? Shit.
Oh my god.
Don't know how to pull out. Already pull out game of the week. Fucking got his ass.
Okay. Yeah, he did. 4 days ago. Another child.
Another kid?
Jesus.
5 now? Shit. His ass.
Alright. What is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious Heels podcast, and this is episode 40 of the Notorious Heels podcast. And if this is your first time watching the show, first of all, I want to say thank you for clicking on the video and giving us a chance to listen to our thoughts, because we are two of the smartest motherfuckers in this community. So there you go. Pretty good choice on your part. But on our part, we're here and we got a lot of news to go over with you guys, man. And yeah, again, like I said, if this is your first time watching, again, thank you. And also, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how this podcast works. Every Friday, we have the news for you guys, sometimes predictions. In a couple weeks, we will be having Royal Rumble. I don't think that's next Friday, but the next Friday, 2 weeks away. Well, predictions are done on here and reviews for the little pay-per-views that nobody gives a shit about, such as Extreme Rules and those pay-per-view shows. So those will not be reviewed on here, but that is basically what this Friday show is. And any other day of the week, mainly Monday or Tuesday, we have Notorious Unscripted, which is where we just talk about whatever's going on television. Obviously, here just because it's all fresh in our minds, we'll give you the quick rundown on Smackdown. But yeah, mainly most of the stuff from mostly Monday Night Raw and AEW Dynamite and any other hot topic is discussed on Notorious Unscripted. And also, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are at this podcast, man. My name is Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this show, and as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
Yeah, it's going good, man. Just chilling out, just doing normal shit, man. Just waiting to get that ID, bro. So I was saying it fucking 3 months ago, and I'm still saying it. I'm gonna get this fucking ID. So yeah, bro. Other than that, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. What about you, bro?
Yeah, man. Yeah, just chilling. Just going through the motions, you know. So
Mm.
yeah, just basic regular stuff going on right now. So yeah, man. Yeah, nothing too much of note
Yeah.
going on lately, but yeah, we're just going through the motions. January is usually a dead month anyway, for
Yeah.
some reason. But yeah, it's normal stuff. Like I said, again, just going through the motions. So that's my life, man. But yeah, man, did you watch SmackDown?
I did not, but I know what happened on most of it.
All right,
Did
cool.
you?
Uh, yeah, no, I did not.
Okay.
I did not, but I did see what happened. Quick rundown for you guys. Roman Reigns continues to be a great heel, and it looks like he is adding somebody to his little bloodline, which, if they do it the right way, could be cool. I think.
Mm-hmm.
That man being Apollo Crews, obviously Paul Heyman on Talking Smack. Everybody likes to give Paul Heyman shit because of that stuff that happened with Gallows and Anderson, the Good Brothers. Everybody likes to give him shit, man, but personally, man, wherever this guy is, the show is that much better. And most of
Yeah.
the time, it's from his contributions. So, from that quality of Paul Heyman that he has, I love Paul Heyman, bro. Raw was not great when he was the director, but Raw will never be great. All right, unless this
Yeah.
show goes back to 2 hours and Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard get the fuck out of gorilla position or power, whatever. But yeah, I mean, until they get out of power, the show will never be great. Because nobody wants to watch a pay-per-view length show as a regular TV show every Monday night. It's not how it works. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just no,
Exactly.
get out of here. So that in its own. But anyway, what I was getting at was Paul Heyman genuinely made that show a little better. And it was because he was giving guys, again, like Apollo Crews and Aleister Black, 30 minutes to go out there and wrestle. And he was giving a lot of people a lot of time to just wrestle. And that's tremendous from Paul Heyman. What I'm mainly getting at is this guy on Talking Smack. Oh man, he is fantastic with putting people over, and obviously most recently, well, when you think of like great Paul Heyman promos on Talking Smack, bro, you think of that one with Big E, right? But
Yeah.
most recently, he did one with Apollo Crews where I believe he said something along the lines of, "You let Big E walk into your house and fuck your wife," pretty much. That's basically
Yeah,
what he told him.
exactly.
So, obviously, with that controversial Intercontinental title match they had the other week, so hopefully, man, Apollo Crews could start seeing the fucking light of day, and he can maybe be in this like group with Roman, the Bloodline or whatever. So, or the family.
Hmm.
I don't know what they're gonna call them, but yeah. So we got that, man. We got Adam Pearce. More Adam Pearce and Roman Reigns building up until the end of the show, which we'll get to that in a little bit. But we had a Bailey segment that I did not see. I just seen that apparently anybody could be a talk show host in WWE. Uh,
Okay.
we got WWE reporting to us indirectly that Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro's contracts are coming up soon because they turned Nakamura babyface and they gave him his old theme song back, so he's not coming out to fucking um,
Cool.
yeah, some horrible fucking Japanese rap music. Um,
At least it's British rap.
that's a great point. That is a great point. But Cesaro, on the other hand, picking up a win against Daniel Bryan. So WWE's not only having Cesaro win, but they're having him win in a singles match. That's enough for me to say that this guy must have a contract coming up soon. But
Exactly.
yeah, because they would never let him.
Exactly.
If we were seeing Cesaro win, it was in a tag team capacity. He was never ever winning as a
No.
singles. But yeah, and then there was that. Sorry. There was that, and I had heard news that Seth Rollins was backstage at the Thunderdome, but he was not seen. So, I mean, obviously, whenever anybody's backstage, it doesn't necessarily always mean they're going to be on the show. But,
Yeah. Probably just
uh,
chilling.
what was that other fucking awful thing I seen? Oh, King Corbin is progressing his feud with, Dominic and Rey Mysterio, the Mysterio family. So that's just fucking wonderful. Man, Corbin has been gone the past couple weeks, and I haven't even fucking noticed. That just goes to show how god awful Baron Corbin is, bro.
Bro, every feud people put in with Corbin, it sucks. Whether
Oh,
it's
yeah,
Seth, whether it's fucking Roman, whether it's Drew, like it just sucks.
yeah, yeah. Like,
God.
yeah, seriously, bro. Any capacity they put this fucking guy in, it's just It's it's just Corbin shit at this point. I expect
Exactly.
nothing less and nothing more from him because the guy is just a fucking staple. You know, you were saying the other week how people come to WWE to be household names, but they are household names as people that fucking suck. And that is
Yeah.
what Baron Corbin has, that is the kind of name he has made for himself. Everybody knows him as somebody who's just fucking awful. Just god awful. Another thing I seen was, we're getting another variation of Absolution, and they have decided to, trade in Paige for Billy Kay. So I didn't I didn't watch it, but I don't know how storyline is progressing. But Billy Kay is teaming up with them, so knowing WWE,
Absolution, bro.
yeah,
Absolutely awful. Goddamn.
yeah, yeah, for real. It's not like Absolution was any good in the first place.
Yeah,
Um,
so.
yeah, it took people so long to even let the Riot Squad grow on them, because it just never made any sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we eventually got used to seeing them over time, but once they
Exactly.
brought them up, it's like, and same thing with Absolution. Like everybody is different. Everybody that well, you can make the
Everybody.
argument that Sonya and Paige, like you could kind of see the similarity, but like when you throw Mandy Rose in there, you just throw the whole fucking group off. Um,
Sure.
You know what I mean?
It's a
Like,
faction with Moxley, fucking Kingston, and then fucking Sonny Kiss. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd like be putting fucking, um, had like be putting fucking John Moxley in a group with fucking oh my god, what was his name? Ricky Limelight or whatever the fuck his name was, and fucking Luchasaurus. Nobody has
Yeah.
anything to fucking do with each other.
Like, why?
Yeah, seriously. And you know, we have a story. I think the only thing I need to bring up on SmackDown is, left is that obviously we got Roman Reigns and Adam Pearce progressing through the night, and at the end of the show, Adam Pearce came out and he was walking up the ramp and he like fucking wobbled his knee. I don't know if he was doing this fucking stanky leg or he was trying to get over that he had a fucking injury, but he said that he had injuries from years ago and he's not medically clear, but he has a viable replacement, and it was none other than Kevin Owens. So that means not only can you come back from a skull fracture in 3 weeks, but you can come back with bruised kidneys from 2. Dude, bro, I don't know what kind of superheroes they're hiring, but whatever kind of drugs that these talent are taking, let me know the dealer, because Jesus Christ, I want to be Superman. What the fuck?
Seriously.
Kevin Owens, man, bruised kidneys. Serious injury. Bruised kidneys, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to understand the severity of this injury. And my man is back in 2 weeks. What a trooper, man. What a fucking trooper. Not to mention, good old Drew. Bill Goldberg's buddy, Drew McIntyre, came back from a skull fracture in 3 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Man, if these two aren't people in the GOAT conversation, there's something wrong, man. I mean, dude, man, I don't know what these guys are smoking. I don't know what they're injecting. Maybe they hit up Ryback Reeves. They probably did. Man, I can't say enough good things about these guys' health, man. They're like fucking... These motherfuckers are like those things in Lord of the Rings that would instantly fucking heal themselves or something like that, bro. Oh, man. I used to play the Lord of the Rings video game, and there was like a fucking perk you could get that you healed people instantly. They're going to hit up that guy, bro, because
like
Jesus.
Far Cry and shit, you get shot 30 times and you just put some band-aids around your arm and you're good.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, bruised kidneys.
Kevin Owens.
Fractures,
Yeah.
broken jaw.
Uh-huh.
God.
Yeah.
What's next, bro?
Kofi's going to be back in 2 weeks from a broken jaw, I can guarantee you.
From a broken jaw.
Cash Wheeler had to sit out 4 months. Kofi is going to be back in 2 weeks.
He's different, bro. He's just different.
Yeah. Yeah, he was built different. He all these guys were, you know. I mean, it's just incredible. I can't say enough about their health and their body endurance, man. Troopers.
I wonder what fucking bullshit they're gonna say next. They're gonna say a fucking bruised heart next or some shit.
Honestly, man, like, WWE has been shit for the past year, and I don't, when I say year, I mean, January 15th then to January 15th now, the fucking most entertaining thing they've did through this whole year is these fucking serious injuries. It's genuinely entertaining, like, at this point, bro. Like, it genuinely puts a fucking smile on my face because of how fucking stupid they make themselves look. Like, dude, it's just incredible. I can't say enough good things about these fucking heroic fucking people that they hire. Incredible. So Kevin Owens is back. God, now we gotta call Kevin Owens Mr. Bruce Kidneys. We called Drew McIntyre Mr. Skull Fracture. So,
Mr. Bruce Kidneys.
Yeah, we're gonna have fucking broken jaw soon. So, yeah. Maybe they're just not gonna have Kofi cut promos. I don't know.
Maybe.
Jesus Christ.
They'll make it up as they go.
Yeah, yeah. He he did not have a full broken jaw. It was only a little chip, but it was enough to keep him out for 4 months. But he came back in 2 weeks. Beautiful. They did this with Braun Strowman too. They literally said on TV he tore his shoulder completely off, or he tore his arm completely off of his shoulder. This guy was literally back in a month and a half. Like, what? If he tore his whole the yeah, bro, like they literally, that's literally what they said on television, that he pretty much tore his whole fucking arm off of his shoulder. And this dude was back in a month and a half. And that injury can keep you out like 9 months to a year, I believe. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, dude, stop.
It's just... Okay. But, yeah, man. So that was SmackDown. It was the better show than Monday Night Raw, for sure, but... I mean, WWE main roster television just has the most of loose ends, if you will. So yeah, no surprise there. But what'd you think about SmackDown?
Yeah, bro, like, I didn't watch it live. I know what happened, man, and it's just like, man, besides Roman, what is the point of watching the show? And now, people on Twitter are going to be able to say, oh, now they're starting to push Nakamura and Cesaro. No, they're not going to push these guys because these guys' contracts are up. So now they're pushing them. And the second they resign, if they do, then they're instantly back where they were before. So, and other than fucking Roman, the show's useless. What do we care about? Baron Corbin? What the fuck? Baron Corbin is so god awful. I can't stand Baron Corbin. And there are Baron Corbin, King Corbin's queen. Remember her ass?
Mm-hmm.
That old ass lady? That was like a mark for. How do you be a mark for Baron Corbin? What do you say when you're excited about Baron Corbin? Can't wait for this Baron Corbin match. Can't wait for this Baron Corbin promo. Like, you can't say anything to be excited about. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. And shit with Roman is cool, bro. Apollo Crews, they might be putting them in the fucking, their little faction family, whatever. I'd be down, man. I'd be down, and it'd be something for him to do in it. And he needs someone to make him look good at this fucking point, man. So having someone like Roman and Paul behind him, that would be a good ass thing, man, for him, man. But Kevin Owens is back, and I mean, I think we all like knew that he was gonna come back and be the one, or that Adam Pearce wasn't gonna be the one to face Roman at the Rumble. We all hoped. God, we fucking hoped. And it you know, he's not gonna be the one. It is Kevin Owens, so that's good, man. And we're probably gonna get another really good match between those two, man. And it's just a nice thing to see, bro. Like, as bad as this pay-per-view is probably gonna end up being, this could be a good part of a bad show, easily, bro. But overall, no one cares about SmackDown other than Roman. So, literally, besides Roman and the other shit and Corbin's garbage ass, like, I forgot fucking Dominic and their family was back on TV. I totally forgot they were back on TV, bro. I was like, damn. But apparently they're back on TV, bro. So that just goes to show how useless they are to the roster at this fucking point, man. But yeah, bro, other than Roman, SmackDown is completely useless. So that's my thoughts on SmackDown, man. Good to see KO. Good to see what they could be doing with Apollo Crews. But other than that, nothing is of importance.
Yeah, man, and I guess that perfectly sets us up for our first story, which I actually found out about today. But so we brought to you guys 2 weeks ago that Damien Priest and Rhea Ripley were going to be called up soon, and apparently that God. that show where Kevin Owens got thrown off the Thunderdome, as they say, like he got thrown off the top of the arena just to fucking make themselves sound over dramatic as hell. But the day that he got thrown off of the Thunderdome, that New Year's Day episode, that was actually not how it was supposed to go down, man. What was supposed to happen on that episode of SmackDown was, so we brought to you guys, oh god, probably like 20 episodes ago at this point. Daniel Bryan was working with the SmackDown creative team. So everybody knows that. And Daniel Bryan suggested that they bring up new baby faces from NXT to freshen up the show. So what did WWE go and do is WWE was planning to call up Damien Priest to enter a storyline and enter an angle as Kevin Owens' best friend. Okay. Okay. What did I just hear? Damien... Okay. Alright. So... okay. And the plan was, on that show, for Damien Priest to save Kevin Owens, and he was going to be in a 2-on-2 tag team match at the end of the show, him and KO versus Roman and Uso. So, basically what happened with that is Kevin Owens told Creative, and there wasn't any indication on if he went to Vince or Bruce, but all we know is that he went to Creative, and he told them that that was a stupid idea because him and Damian Priest have nothing in common.
Yeah.
And apparently once word got back to Roman was the guy that was able to get the plans nixed right then and there. So they ended up going with what they went with. And also another thing we found out is WWE's got a lot of new fucking policies in place. I'd like to see how long these policies last. But we have another one, and it's pretty much the title of the video, but there's another one that regards to this story. Triple H recently said on a media call, I think it was for the last takeover, that there is a new policy in WWE that he is not letting anybody get called up unless there are plans in place.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Nice.
if this is their... Hey, I understand that sounds great. But if this is their plans for somebody getting called up,
there's gonna
already zero mystique. Zero. If he comes in as Kevin Owens, that'd be like Aleister Black coming in as somebody's best friend. Somebody that's not dark at all. Somebody that's just fucking... like, what the fuck? Do Kevin Owens...
call people up? We're just gonna make shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Just let's have whatever the man. And this is scary. This is probably worse, to be honest.
So Triple H just put this new policy in, and okay, let's break this down piece by piece. Okay, so Daniel Bryan wants new baby faces, right? Okay, let me break that down for you guys. Why do you need new baby faces on the brand if Daniel Bryan wins the Universal title? Aren't you going to need more heels on the brand?
They don't think long term.
That already doesn't sound good. And Damian Priest can definitely play a heel, so he would definitely be an option for like a after Mania call up. And listen, WWE, there's nothing wrong with building people up right away from NXT. That's kind of the point of it. But what WWE does is they bring somebody like him up now, they kill him, and then by Mania time, they want to push him again and love him, and by then he's already fucking dead and you already done traumatized everybody. But first of all, this is Daniel Bryan, right? DB, you got to know that if you are winning the championship at Mania, aren't you going to need more heels? Who the fuck is on SmackDown other than Roman that is a legit heel? I mean,
Baron Corbin. Oh no.
oh fuck. Oh bro. Oh my god. If you want people to turn on DB like they did Seth, put him against Corbin after WrestleMania. See how that fucking works out. Who's he gonna fucking face? Bill Goldberg? Because his son wants to see him wrestle? Okay. Well, you got Roman. You have fucking Corbin. One of the only ones that sounds interesting other than Roman, but, I mean, you're going to be doing that, so imagine, assuming that's over, Seth. Okay. Alright. I like where that's going. Alright. Sami Zayn. That would be fire. Right?
Well, if he's not gone.
That's true. You got to think about that too. I think he's up in August, fall. So he's up in the fall time. So you know they ain't gonna do that, especially if they let him know he's leaving, or if he lets them know he's leaving, he'll be taken off TV in fucking May. You know, he won't even get the light of day through the summer of 2021. But I mean, other than that. I mean, but if you look at those names, like, who new are you building? Unless you give that spot to somebody like Sami Zayn. You know, he's not new, but he's a newer guy that they can catapult, but you know they won't. Damien Priest, look what they did with Aleister Black. Aleister Black's a way cooler version of Damien Priest, and look what the fuck they did with him. They stuck him in a fucking closet. Okay, so that already doesn't make any sense right there. And if you need new baby faces to freshen up the brand... Why
create that?
Yes, bro. I was just gonna say that. Look at guys like fucking Apollo Crews, fantastic babyface. What are you doing with Aleister Black? You just turned Nakamura babyface, and apparently Cesaro. You got more than enough. You don't need to take from NXT like Damian Priest. I mean, if they're going to take him, they're going to take him. I mean, he could stay in NXT, he could leave. It really doesn't matter. It's one of those situations where he has more to do, but he just feels like a fucking loser down there. He just fucking loses, bro. He is Cassius Ohno. That's all he does, and he's so cool. He's so fucking cool, man, and they just have him lose. They just fucking have him lose, man. He is just there to put people over. I never understood it, but whatever. And you look at something like that, and sure, you can call him up, but listen, Damian Priest. Okay, is WWE going to look at this fucking guy and see him for what he is? Look at what they did to Keith Lee. He's a big, tall guy. He's not big. I wouldn't put him in a big man category. I would kind of just put him in somebody who's just kind of tall, I guess. I wouldn't call him a big man. I mean, to an extent, I would, but he's not a big man like Braun or like Keith Lee or Lars. You know what I mean?
That is what we thought of Dijakovic, and look what they did to him.
Exactly.
And then they made him a purposeful big guy.
Yeah, they did. They really did. And Damian Priest does fucking cooler moves, more high-flying moves than a guy like Keith Lee. So, I guarantee you Damian Priest will be sitting right there with Otis and Jordan, or not Jordan, Amos, and fucking Keith Lee and fucking Wednesday Class by Adam Pearce and Drew Gulak. Okay, because they're big men, right? Alright. So they can teach them, right? But, yeah. Already not the greatest of ideas. Right there, immediately. So, oh God, okay. This is the one. This is the one that just. This is the one that just boggles my mind the most. Right? They wanted to bring this guy up as Kevin Owens' best friend. WWE. You understand? Okay. Do you understand that? Oh my God. How do I say this? Okay. Do you understand you have his best friend on the roster? And you understand we know who his best friend is? And not only do we know who he is, but like I just said, he's on the same roster. Sami Zayn, like, who are you fooling? Who?
Nobody.
Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let me get this straight. You just expect us to forget that not only did they have an epic fucking duel in NXT, not only did they have a fucking fantastic match at Battleground 2016, not only have they fucking been great as enemies and as a tag team, and we're not going to mention that they terrorized SmackDown in 2018. Sami Zayn, you just expect us to forget about all that and try to fucking spew that Damien Priest is Kevin Owens' best friend? Why, so Damien Priest could be the one to get buried by Roman at WWE Fastlane?
Like, oh man.
Oh man.
This company makes no sense, man.
So, another thing. We talk about the backstage morale because of Goldberg being back and everything, but if I'm Kevin Owens or anybody else in the backstage area, how am I feeling when I speak up and say how much bullshit that that this plan is? But the minute Roman Reigns says something to management, it immediately gets nixed?
Yeah.
How is the bro? Oh man, oh I can't. I just can't. I can't with this company, bro. How is the backstage morale when shit like that happens, man? Come on, man. What kind of bullshit?
That's garbage.
And then the last thing, the last thing that I have to touch on, man, is this call-up policy. Okay, so
Yeah, I don't know.
the first things first, it sounds great. From the initial sounds of it, like, oh wow, that's a great. Wow, who the fuck would have thought of that? Who the fuck would have thought of calling somebody up with a plan? Who would have thought of that concept? All right, but it sounds great, but and Sir K just said this
paper.
like 10 minutes ago. This is giving WWE the fucking heads up to just insert the most random fucking facts about somebody and just make shit up along the way. Like, dude, when Karrion Kross gets called up, he's probably gonna be the fucking Miz's fucking stepbrother or some shit.
Yeah.
And he's gonna feel entitled to the briefcase too, and he's not gonna have any more mystique. Come to find out, fucking he's the illegitimate father of fucking Maurice's kids. This is going to give WWE the fucking the nod to make up the most random shit, and you see it right here, bro. You are going to debut this man, Damien Priest, in a setting where he is Kevin Owens' best friend. Oh man,
Fucking Vince, what a fucking idiot, man.
Oh yeah, but yeah, man, trash. Just holy fuck. I don't even know what to say. That is just god awful booking. In the very least, that is fucking awful, man. That is horrendous, bro. But what do you think about this?
Oh God, bro, bringing Damien Priest up to the main roster as KO's best friend. Like, dude, you you couldn't try less if you wanted to, bro. Like, listen. First of all, where are you bringing up? They say they need baby faces. You have baby. You just made a baby face. That's probably another reason why they just turned Shinsuke babyface. But you just made another baby face tonight. You have babyface on your roster. You just buried them so they mean nothing. So you have to call someone up who has just enough dough in them to get someone to a pay-per-view match till you kill them, and you blame it on that person, and just the cycle continues. Not Roman. Vince is truly that kid that just wants a new, fresh toy to play with. Second he gets used to it, throws it away, gets a new one, throws it away, but he's got that one favorite toy that he loves, and it's just favorite toy, then fresh new toy, fresh new toy, fresh new toy. It's just a cycle with this dude, and Damian Priest was about to be the next victim of that cycle because they were gonna use him in that god awful fucking call up, and then just he would have been dead. The rest of his main roster one, they would have done some weird shit. They would have made him a fucking a counterpart. They basically Smackdown's Elias probably, because you know he's a rock star, so they're gonna make him do some weird shit. Like, bro, this is just KO and Damian Priest are best, bro. Like you said, they have his best friend on the roster. They booked them together, whether it's against or with, as best friends for like 5 years now. Just use Sami Zayn. These, like, bro, why? And people are gonna say, well, Sami Zayn's heel, turn him face, or the Brotherhood, whether it's a heel and a face or a face and heel, the Brotherhood could still be there. One could be a face, one could be heel. They could still have that Brotherhood mentality to just help each other out. Come on, man. But Vince McMahon isn't smart enough to book something like that. He was about to book Damien Priest to be KO's best friend. Oh man, like that's just a shit excuse for your shitty way you run your show. And that was just a shit thing you were gonna do because, like, on paper, like, everything with this company is fucking on paper, man. I swear. But on paper, that policy is great. Only call someone up when you got plans for them. But when Triple H, you know what he means by that. He can't directly say this to Vince, but what he means by that is feuds, title runs, long-term, month-long booking plans. That's what Triple H means with that policy. But to Vince McMahon, that just means now I have to make random shit up in order to call these people up. So the policy on paper, like everything else in this company, is good, but in practice, it is going to be a fucking nightmare. Who knows what they're gonna do next, man? They're fucking gonna call up fucking. I don't even know. I can't even make up a fucking funny scenario at this point. My brain's just fried with the fucking idiocy of this company, man. God, but I got that new policy, and Damian Priest was gonna get called. I wonder when he's gonna get called. Probably in the Rumble now, unless unless they just wait to make other shit up for this guy. But who knows when he's gonna be called up now? And I heard they were planning on calling up Rhea Ripley, so who knows what shit they're gonna make up for her? She's gonna be fucking Liv Morgan's fucking cousin, and they're gonna who fucking knows, man? But
They're gonna
yeah,
turn out to
man.
be lesbians together.
Yeah,
Fuck.
who fucking knows with this company, man? And they love their romance angles for some fucking reason.
Yeah, Adam Cole's
Um,
gonna get called up, and he's gonna reveal to Apollo Crews that he was actually the one that was fucking his wife. It wasn't Big E.
like, fucking, who knows, bro? Who fucking knows, man? But yeah, they were gonna call Damien Priest up, didn't do it. In that scenario, thank God. And in general, not being called up, it's always a thank God. No matter how bad NXT is, it's still always a thank God you don't get called up. But and they got that new policy, man. That's just gonna. I just can't wait to see what garbage that new policy is gonna bring, man. But yeah, bro, that's my thoughts on that.
Yeah, man. Also, there were two other stories I actually forgot to write down, so I guess I'll just go over the two right now. It has been confirmed to us by one of the head ambassadors for AEW Games, that being AEW champion Kenny Omega, that he has confirmed that AEW Games will not have GM mode in it, ladies and gentlemen.
And he
Yep,
just lost immediately.
you've heard that correctly. AEW Games will not have GM mode in it, and the excuse is even worse. The reason he did not put that in AEW Games is because, the reason there is no GM mode in what is going to be the AEW video game is because they do not want to come up with, or they do not want to copy a concept from, or try to rival and compete with a concept from old WWE games. And for somebody who claims to listen to the fans and somebody who claims to have his finger on the pulse, I think these people would know at this fucking point, this is all fans want out of these godforsaken wrestling games, bro. What happens when your short-ass My Career gets done so fucking quickly? What are we gonna do? Play fucking exhibition games on fucking Universe mode? What the fuck? What the fuck? Um, but, um, yeah, I mean, Sir K just said it, bro. Interest lost, bro. I mean,
Immediately.
just what the fuck? Like, that's all I could say. Like, that's literally my take on it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, like, you have to know. They do know because they have a mobile game coming out called Elite GM.
Yeah.
Why can't we get that on a fucking console?
That's
What
all
the
we
hell?
want, bro.
That's so unbelievably stupid and, in my opinion, bro, just genuinely lost interest on the
Genuinely,
game
bro.
now. Not fully. I'm still gonna well,
Yeah.
I'll see how it looks
Still
first,
gonna
and
look into it.
yeah, man, like, my interest isn't completely lost, but a big part of it is, bro. Like, that was one of the whole points of us being excited for the games anyway. Like, wow, they're gonna give us what we want. They're gonna fucking give us GM mode. And it's not looking that way. And it's pretty much been confirmed at this point by Kenny Omega himself that GM mode will not be in the games because they don't want to rival and compete with concepts from WWE, old WWE games. WWE hasn't done GM mode since like SVR '07. Who fucking
Yeah.
cares? Who gives a fuck?
Like, by that logic, you can't have a fucking tag team match because they have that in their games.
Yeah,
What
you
the
can't have a
fuck?
My Career
Yeah.
because that's
Like,
a
dude.
fucking 2K thing. Or a. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's so whack. What do you think about this, man?
It just it's whack as fuck, bro. Like, that is the only thing we like. Cause the fans, they don't care what the fuck is stolen from another game or another. Of course, the goons will fucking tweet it out, but who cares about the fucking Twitter, about the WWE marks? Like, all we want in a wrestling game, it doesn't matter what type of wrestling game, for what company you want, all only things fans want at this point is a GM mode. That's all we want, bro. And the fact that we're not getting it for that reason, dog, no, 90% of my interest in that game lost immediately, bro. And you want to know the worst thing I've been thinking about since I heard that news?
What's up?
What if 2K22 doesn't have the GM mode? So then
Exactly.
we get none. Then no wrestling games are fucking really good that year. Bro, what the fuck are wrestling fans gonna get to play? You know what I'm gonna play? Whatever the fuck game is out, that is not one of those two wrestling games. Because why should I? That's the only thing fan will want. man, because I'm not. I think 2K is gonna do it in 2K22.
I think so.
Another thing about 2K, what if it's shit? They could make it, but with 2K,
Yeah.
it could well off easily be garbage.
But yeah,
So then
because
what?
from being a fan of NBA 2K, I know they used to have My GM and My League. My League is definitely the better of the two, so they could do like a My Promotion or something like that, or My Brand or something. They could definitely do that, and it'll be good. It's super fun for like playing with your buddies. You know what I mean? But their My GM mode sucked. Everybody hated it because you had to have like not BC VC to buy to like buy the team out and not just be the GM, and then when you buy the team you can have full control over it. It was just so stupid and filled with people just trying to get their VC packs and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, but their My GM was trash, so I wouldn't. I mean, their My League is very. Sorry, fuck. Their My League is very good, but their My GM, I don't think they do it anymore, but when they did, it was fucking horrendous. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
totally get what you're saying, man.
So like, then we'll have nothing as a wrestling game to play that year, and that will just be fucking garbage, man. Like Kenny, get your shit together, bro, because we don't care what the fuck steals from what. All we want is GM mode. That's all we want.
Yeah, yeah, and I, Kenny Omega wants, like, listen, man, like, nobody's gonna have true fun out of your game when there's just create a wrestler and exhibition and shit like that in there. Like,
Exactly.
it's not something that lasts. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like with like Madden Ultimate Team or 2K My Team, like you could play that shit year round because they're constantly updating it. You know what I mean? And they're improving it. But like that's something they can do with like like a My GM mode or Elite GM
Yeah.
mode or whatever, bro. But I mean, what's the holdup with people not using this? Like it works. People like it. More people will buy your game. Do you want the money or not? Do you want more money from your fucking game or not? Like, put it in the fucking games, man. It's not hard. It's not that hard. I hate that so many of these huge video game corporations and companies, bro, just get off on the fact that they know people will buy the game because, oh, they'll buy it anyway. And that's their driving force behind making these games. Like,
Yeah.
could we get some fucking companies that actually have some thought into the game and are actually trying to make a genuinely enjoyable game instead of these companies that just have the mindset of, oh well, who gives a shit? They're gonna buy the game anyway. What the fuck?
Like. Oh.
Stupid, man. That's whack. That is
That's
fucking
whack as
whack to
fuck.
me, man.
God.
And the other piece of news stems from contracts as well. We got a couple here to talk about on contracts, so I think I will save that for a little bit. I will just try my best to remember it, but I'm sure I will. But I guess we can go over these other few pieces of news we got here before most of these fall under having something to do with contracts and where this guy's going and where that guy's going. So, first off, we seen the debut again of the Dusty Classic on NXT this week, and not only did we see the re-debut of that this year, but we seen the debut of a team called MSK. And they were fighting, I believe it was Jake Atlas and Isaiah Swerve Scott in the first round, and it showed blank images for who this team was. So
Yeah.
nobody knew who it was. And once Wednesday hit, um, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. WWE is going to rename a team that was so popular on the indies and give them names that quite honestly suck, in my opinion. And,
Yeah. Basically.
um,
Wesley.
yeah. So, WWE debuts MSK, and it is not the Rascals. It is 2/3 of the Rascals. Obviously, we reported that. So it is not the Rascals. It is only 2/3 of them. So to an extent, it's the Rascals. But it is Zachary Wentz, who is now Carter. Nash Carter. And Desmond Xavier, who is now Wes Space Lee. Because, and the reason I said space is because I think it's a play on Zachary Wentz's girlfriend, who was
Mm-hmm.
Abby Lath in WWE, but everybody, if you have a fucking brain, knows her as Kimberly. I think it's a play on, obviously, Kimberly, and now he's Wesley. But
Wes.
when somebody says that, this motherfucker's name is Wesley. Just Wesley. Oh, man. Um, Obviously no Trey Miguel. He has not signed with WWE. I don't know if they did not want him, or I heard he wanted to weigh his options. But apparently they must have passed on him because they fucked around and debuted these guys. So
I guess,
who
yeah.
knows? Maybe his asking price was too high. Like Roosh, it's another one WWE passed on. Roosh,
Yeah.
because his asking price was too high. But man, these names suck. I mean, I'm sure we'll get used to them, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were talking about this last night, bro. When people come in from the indies, especially where we're at now, because the indies are so popular that these wrestlers go from these names that they're known, very well known by, and they change them to these names, and we're not even in the stage of NXT anymore where they would change your name and then make you a star with that name, like Sami Zayn and Finn Balor and Hideo Itami and Kevin Owens. And we're in the stage of NXT where you get these new fucking awful names and you come up to a show that is fucking 3 years now past its prime.
Yeah.
So there you go, for any indication on how these guys should do. And I think they'll do good in NXT, but obviously with all fucking tag teams, that's where the ceiling hits you on the top of the fucking head in this company.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, bro, my quick take on these, man. I like the entrance. I like their
Yeah.
presentation. Obviously, they have a great, fucking fantastic move set. I remember when I met these guys, I was telling them about how much I love their move set.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that hasn't changed. They still do the backflip where Zachary Wentz or Nash Carter does the backflip and Wesley pushes him. Those names just suck.
Those names are garbage.
Yeah, but when Zachary Wentz does the backflip and Desmond Xavier pushes him, fantastic, man. Still great move set, but I mean, I'm excited to see where these guys go, man, and I hope they can win this whole tournament and get some gold, which I think they will definitely have in this dead tag team division. But best of luck for them, but I hate those names, man. I really do.
Swear.
But yeah, man, what do you think about Wes Lee and Nash Carter of MSK? And that sounds like a
I
fucking
mean,
horrible gang of like a bunch of fucking yuppie ass fucking motherfuckers.
sort of god. That sounds fuck, some suburban ass fucking gang. Like that shit. That name sucks. But they're like, listen, those guys, the Rascals, are cool. They were cool. And in the Rascals, that's a cool and different name. But they had to just get it changed, man. I don't know why they had identity, bro. You're taking their identity, man. It's like fucking changing Dijakovic's name to fucking T-Bar. you're just erasing their identity and trying to just start anew. It's like you can't do that nowadays. Everyone, most fans, especially people that watch NXT, see that that watch NXT in 2021, they know the fucking indies, bro. Like they don't know these people as, oh, who are these people? I guess they're MSK. They probably just started in this business. No, people know them as the Rascals. Call them the Rascals. And I mean, to me, when they change up like a faction or a group's name, the worst thing they always change up for me is their personal names. It happened with fucking War Machine to Eric and Ivar, and now it's fucking West Lee. So his name is basically just Wesley. What the is he a fucking kid in a fucking farm barn? Why is he fucking named Wesley? I'm watching a fucking Stephen King movie, and then you got what is it? Nash Carter?
Yeah,
Nash fucking, like, listen, like you said, Carter, that's a cool last name.
I love that last
But
name.
Nash? He sounds like he's fucking racing for NASCAR. Sounds like a fucking straight hick. Like, Nash? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, man. It's like, listen, these guys, they're cool as hell. But you can't change people's names like that. For me personally, all mystique out the window. It's like, or not mystique, but all like intrigue, interest, and like interest for the most part is just out the window, bro. Like, as cool as the line, I forgot who the fuck said it, but they said like these rascals are fucking doing something. Like, that was a cool line, man, and their presentation, it was cool, man. But like, when you change someone's names and identity like that, I just lose interest immediately, man. It's just like, it's like fucking if GTA changed its fucking game name to something else and just act like nothing ever happened. Like, it's just hard to play shit like that. Hard to intrigue myself into shit like that, man. But I mean, good to see them happy, I guess, and they're gonna be fucking tag team champions eventually, easily. I mean, who else are you gonna put those fucking tag titles on? And this company does need tag teams, so that's a good thing. But just the name change, the fact that they went to this company, which the glass ceiling for tag teams is basically like 6 feet up, like it's just it's not the choice I would have made if I was them, man. And I would have not have been happy with that name change. But they're happy. That's all that matters, man. But I mean, good for them. I hope they're booked good. That's my hope, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Moving on here. Um, so we brought to you on Unscripted, and everybody found out once WWE started acting like we're in the middle of a pandemic and stopped avoiding it for the past fucking God knows how long. WWE finally acknowledged that we were living in a pandemic with a virus out on the loose, and they admitted to everybody, and they did not get fucking. They've got literally mad at everybody up until this point for coming out and saying that they have COVID, but WWE actually, again, acknowledged that we are in the middle of a pandemic and announced to everybody that Drew McIntyre had COVID-19. And
Yeah.
it is being noted that over a lot of the business, basically the three companies on American soil that are really like up and running, WWE, AEW, and Impact, are being significantly hit with COVID positivity as of now. Nobody on AEW that comes to my mind that I can like significantly like notice, like, oh, he's not on television
Yeah.
or she's not on television. You could probably say like Sheeta, but Sheeta's never on fucking television because the NWA women's title seems to be more important than the AEW women's title at this point. But
Literally.
but um with WWE, it was notable that Kofi was out, obviously Drew, and another one that was brought to my attention was the Hurt Business. Not Bobby Lashley and MVP, but Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander were not there. So Those are probably the most notable ones, but yeah, man, I mean, yeah, I mean, this is something that anybody can get, you know what I mean? So
Exactly.
if it's going to start hitting the wrestling world so much, then it's out of everybody's hands. I mean, the most we could do is obviously, um, the social distance and fucking wear your
Yeah.
mask, and
Normal shit.
test people regularly like AEW does. Um, but yeah, but I mean, anybody could get this shit, man, and it could happen to any of us at any time. So I mean, this is just an unfortunate situation, and Kofi, Mr. Broken Jaw, but the same day they announced him having a broken jaw was the same day they came
Yeah.
out with that Brody dedication podcast.
Mm-hmm. And he was just talking fine on it, so
Yeah. Yeah, it's so
God.
stupid, man. So stupid. I told you guys in the beginning, Kofi Kingston is going to be back from a broken jaw in 2 weeks. I'm telling you,
That's
man.
crazy, bro. He's just built different. That's how it is.
It really is. Yeah. Some people are just so it's got to be something with genetics, man. This guy's a freak of
Gotta be,
nature.
bro.
But yeah, man. So yeah. I mean, that's pretty much my take on it, man. It's just unfortunate, and excited to see everybody back to work. Except for Drew McIntyre, it's not his fault at all. I just don't want to see him get buried. I don't think I'm ready to
Yeah.
accept it. So, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, it's most likely going to happen, and it's a sad situation, but something I
Yeah,
guess we all
man.
just got to go through. But nonetheless,
For
man, what do
sure.
you think about this news?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't fucking make up another thing for Drew McIntyre to be hit with, to be out for 2 weeks. They could have. Who
When
knows what they would have
Goldberg
said?
pushed him, he tore his quad. He'll be
He
back in two
broke
weeks.
12 ribs, and he'll be out for 12 weeks. He bruised his ribs, or some shit. He fractured his ribs. Who knows what the shit they would have made up, man. But yeah, bro, there was like a semi-big outbreak in the wrestling industry between the main three companies that are operating right now, and it's an outbreak, but it's like one of those mini ones where it just affects random people on the roster, man. I mean, it sucks either way, no matter who it is. Like, I don't wish this on anybody, and it's not less because it's on different people, but like, it's just one of those things where it's just like, damn, not gonna see them for 2 weeks. So, and I mean, I hope them well, but like, all he has to do is just test fucking per show, man. And you know they don't take that seriously, bro. If KO had to convince the fucking NXT just to wear a mask, you know they ain't getting tested every week. You know only like Roman and shit is. You know only the top ones are. Because they don't care about anyone else. But, who knows how they've been doing it, man. And who knows who got it. Clearly not anyone like massive has it. We don't have a Kenny or a fucking Mox out, but it's just like, just, just chilling out, man. But, um, fuck yeah, man. It's a small outbreak, and I hope everyone who does get it is, well, man. But thank God it ain't nothing bigger, man. Thank God we at least somewhat got their shit together because this could have been way worse than it is, and it would have easily been worse, man. But thank God it's not really, really bad, and I just hope the well-being of those who, got it, man.
Yeah, for sure. Now I gotta pull this up on my phone just so I get the dates right. Okay, here it is. Okay, so WWE announced for January 26th the Superstar Spectacle. Ladies and gentlemen, what the fuck is that, you may ask, right? Okay, so WWE announced the first ever Superstar Spectacle for Tuesday, January 26th, featuring WWE's Indian Superstars for Indians Republic Day, or for India's Republic Day. Nothing else has been revealed about the show. There were multiple reports last month that WWE would be taping an NXT India show on January 22nd, so it could be related to that. Why, when your main NXT brand is fucking falling on its face, do you feel the need to create yet another NXT brand?
They
Oh.
also attempted to make a Japan one, too.
Yeah.
So they were going to have, what, 4 NXT brands in 2021?
Listen, man, I understand your whole global localization. Where are you gonna find all the people to run these fucking shows exactly?
Exactly. Where's each DX member going to get a fucking country to fucking run the wrestling world in? What the fuck, Triple H?
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck? I mean, fucking, what is it? Who the hell are you even gonna put in NXT Japan? Boa,
Yeah.
Nakamura, Kushida, and Xia Li, and Io, and Asuka? But even then, they're on the main roster in NXT. So they can't.
Staples on those shows. Like fucking Boa.
Bro, just put everything into NXT because the brand is failing. The regular NXT, it's failing. And you need to worry about that and not who the hell, other than Jinder Mahal and the Bollywood boys, are you going to put on NXT India? Who? Mansoor? He's not even Indian, but fuck, we're going to have to start making up shit like Vince McMahon. Damien Priest is Kevin Owens' best friend. Fucking now fucking Kushida's got to play like he's from India. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Hiring even more people.
Yeah.
And if they're not busting out the bag anymore, how are they going to be hiring all these more people to go to these separate NXT shows? Unless they pay them jack fuck, which I think they pay them jack fuck.
Oh yeah. Garbage. Like when you're training, when you're training for WWE, you get like when and it was a bigger name guy. I can't imagine who it was that, or I can't remember who it was, but somebody was saying how they got paid $300 a week in developmental. And that's
I could be a stripper and make more money.
Yeah, and that was like an like performance center, like not FCW, not OVW, like in NXT in the performance center. Some of those people get paid $300 a week. So
that's fucked.
I mean, you better fucking save every ounce of your money so you can pay your goddamn bills while you're trying to be a wrestler. But yeah, man, I mean, shit. I don't know. I don't know where this comes in as a good idea. I don't.
Yeah.
You already have so many fucking brands and shows as it is. You have did they stop doing Raw Talk, or are they still doing? Oh, they are still doing that. You have Raw. You have Raw Talk, which Raw Talk and Talking Smack are better than these fucking shows. They're better. These 30-minute to 45-minute to an hour fucking talk shows are better than the wrestling show. Could somebody... Oh my god, bro. Talking Smack, bro. 2016? Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Fucking fantastic. Fantastic, bro.
2016 Talking Smack over 2021 NXT. That is fucking sad.
Yes. Yes, 100%.
That is fucking sad.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I would watch a regular ass episode of 2016 SmackDown over a takeover nowadays. Genuinely.
Yeah.
Genuinely. You know? I mean that. Like, bro, AJ, The Miz, Dolph, Randy, Bray, and Harper, bro. Oh man, get out of here, bro. John Cena and fucking even Dean Ambrose when he was the Kingpin was cool as fuck at that time, man. Oh my god, bro. I would 100% watch that over a new episode or newer takeover from
Oh
2020.
yeah.
But 100%, 100%, man. But yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know where this again. I don't know where this comes in as a good idea. This is a fucking horrendous idea, and
Mm-hmm.
I, who are you going to put in this brand? Jinder?
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
See how far this goes. Are you gonna fucking call up the Great Khali to NXT India? Who the hell are you going to have in this brand? Stop adding brands, cause like
Stop it.
you never know though. I don't know. I don't know how the independent scene is in India. Maybe they got a lot of fucking talent that we don't know about, like uh, NXT UK. A lot of those guys,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh damn, like where the fuck did Dragunov come from? This guy's fucking amazing, you know. But
Exactly. But like, bruh.
still, just you already have so much fucking content, a boatload of content. Yet we want to add more for what? Stupid ass idea, if you ask me. What do you think about this, man?
Yeah, bro. It's just stop adding these shows, man. They're just it's just not a good idea to keep adding these fucking NXT, bro. NXT, American, worldwide. It truly is like a worldwide brand of NXT, the normal NXT. It's in shambles right now. And instead of putting stars into it, fixing the booking, you just create another NXT for, like, bro, nobody cares. Like, listen, people in India probably want to see this. But the thing is, people in India probably want to see other people too, besides people by fucking, like, bro, we're from America, and we want to see Japan stars. We want to see UK stars. I don't get the point of these like country exclusive shows. Cause like, bro, I just want to see everybody.
I
That's
want to
all I
see a
want to see, bro.
variety in one show. I don't want you to make a
Exactly.
show for each variety. What are they gonna fucking do? NXT hardcore? You know what I mean? Like I want
Like,
that's what's great about AEW. So much variety.
exact.
And
Just
NXT, when you're splitting everybody up, it's like okay,
like
okay.
fuck.
I don't just want to see fucking American people on NXT. I don't want to see just UK people on NXT UK. Like if they all came together, the show would be better.
Exactly. Like, just stop doing these like country exclusive shows. I want to see, and I bet the people in India want to see just everybody. They want to see fuck. They just want to see it all, man. Nobody wants to just see one fucking like country on one show and they just face each other forever. That's why NXT UK will never be like big because it's just UK guys. If it was something else, if it was like just everybody mixed in, NXT UK could be a second show to NXT, and they could have a cycle of ins and outs with NXT, man. But it's just UK guys, and besides a few people, show means nothing. Besides Walter, Dragunov, and other few, I don't care in the slightest about NXT UK. You took Ray, well, you didn't take Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley outgrew NXT UK, came over here, and now what do they have in the women's division? They lost Tony Storm too. Like, if
Fuck.
NXT India does get big, same thing's gonna happen to NXT UK happen. People are gonna get big. They're gonna come to Florida. They're gonna come to NXT or just the main roster, and then they're gonna leave that brand in the dust. Then everyone in that brand is just there, pointless. Like, bro, stop making these country exclusive NXT brands. It just doesn't work. No matter what people want to believe, this global takeover, just include everybody in your normal NXT show, and that's what you can call a global takeover. Don't make sense to me, man. Especially, they would have never survived in that Japanese market with NXT Japan. They would have never. New Japan literally run shit in Japan, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, wrestling is like a big part of Japan's culture at this point, of their modern culture, and New Japan is the head guy there. We gonna do NXT. Nobody's want to go to NXT Japan. If you have two options in front of you? Are you gonna go to New Japan Pro Wrestling or NXT Japan? Come on, man.
Yeah, for real.
Come on, bro. But yeah, bro, that's my thoughts on that. Just stop making these fucking country exclusive NXT brands. It's just not gonna work.
Yeah, 100% agree. Yeah, and especially, definitely agree with you with Japan. You are going to Japan to try to outshine New Japan? Okay.
Good luck.
Okay.
Good fucking luck.
Yeah, for real. Good luck with that. Oh, see how quick that comes to you. Okay. Next up. Okay, so this is the other news I wanted to talk about that I forgot to write down. It has been reported that all 5 members of Retribution, Mustafa Ali, Reckoning, Mace, Slapjack, and T-Bar have all signed 3-year extensions with the WWE. Ladies and gentlemen,
Idiots.
can anybody feel bad for them at this point?
No.
They know. I don't care how much fucking Teabag wants to fucking spew on fucking on Twitter that he doesn't hate this fucking gimmick as much as everybody else does, or people are overthinking. I remember he said that back when it first started. He, as much as he can try to say as much stupid shit and try to fucking back this gimmick up, he knows, and all of them know, how horrible this gimmick is, bro. And all 3 of these idiots have decided to stay with the company. That's on you guys at this point. Say goodbye to those careers, because they are going to be gone, trust me. They are going to be so fucking far gone, it's not even funny. We'll see you guys in 2024, and fucking... Oh, man. Jesus. That is just awful. I don't know. I've heard a lot of dumb shit in my life. That is one of the dumbest fucking things, as far as decision making goes, I've ever fucking heard in my life. Why? What would entice, especially a guy like Ali, what would entice him to sign that contract? I don't know. Idiot.
I don't get it, man.
I'm sorry.
Fucking idiot.
Whoa. Oh, God. Ridiculous. I don't know why they would even contemplate that fucking move. Or,
Seriously, man.
if I'm signing deals with Vince McMahon, if I can't have a 1-year deal, or at least a 2-year deal, if they treat you good, maybe 3. But if I'm a guy like Ali, if I ain't signing a 1-year deal, I ain't signing.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. You got me for 1 year, and then after that, you can have me for another year, and we'll see how it goes from there. That is the best way to do it. And I don't know why nobody does it like that, but I don't know why nobody puts their foot down to WWE and says, well, you know, because imagine, they're not going to deny a guy like Adam Cole because he wants a 1-year main roster contract, you know?
No.
And all it takes is him putting his foot down. Okay, well, then I'm done. I'm done here if you guys aren't giving me a 1-year contract, because these guys get treated like fucking retribution here. So, I can't even have sympathy for them. Like, this is on a good brother level. I can't even have sympathy for these motherfuckers, because they did it to themselves at this point. I don't know what kind of fucking appeal they see in this company after they buried all 5 of them. But there you go, man. But what do you think about this?
God, bro, how are you that stupid to sign a 3-year deal as Retribution? The second I would have read the names T-Bar, Slapjack, and Mace, I would have shoved that contract right on that desk. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, especially like Ali's case, bro. Why? And the thing is, he clearly is not happy with his company before he signed the contract, before he became in Retribution. So why would you sign a 3-year deal with a company you really aren't in like approval of? You're just asking. Then like you said, I have no sympathy for you, bro. How do you make a decision that stupid? You like 2024 or 20 like probably like 2024 or late 2023 is when these guys are gonna be fucking free from their handcuffs. 2023 and 2024. You gotta be a fucking idiot to do that, man. Oh man, like look at the way they're going already, bro. Fucking Dajko Fucker T-Bar is a fucking Twitter goon now. He's fucking chill. Um, Mustafa is just trying to cling on to whatever hope his fucking career has. Um, like, have it, I mean, like Mace or Dio Madden, I mean, this is like, I mean, he could have gone to AEW easily or another company and done some cool shit. But like, he's the most acceptable in that position, I'd say, because he really probably doesn't know better with this company at this fucking point. He probably has hope that these other people shouldn't have. Um, and as for fucking not Nick, Shane Thorne or fucking Slapjack, dude, your partner ditched you to go to New Japan for a fucking reason. This is that reason, cause Nick Miller, as fucking as a shitty a thing he did to Shane Thorne is, he made the best decision of his career by doing that, man. Because look what they would have done with
He'd have
him.
been in the group too.
Something like he would have been a part of Retribution. He would have been fucking Flapjack. So, like, it, I have no sympathy for these people, man. How do you sign that deal? How do you sign a 3-year deal with this company under the Retribution gimmick? Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't know what else to say, but I have no sympathy for them anymore. It's just how it is, bruh. You gotta be levels of stupid to do that, and that's what apparently they are. So, yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Moving on here. Well, we got some news on Retribution's buddy Ricochet. News came out, man, that Ricochet could be leaving WWE as soon as this week, and actually as soon as tomorrow. I think it was January 16th. They were saying in 2018 he signed a new contract, and obviously, Ricochet is going to shill, and he came out and said that that was fake. And judging from what you just sent me, it looks like Ricochet may have signed on a 3-year extension from his first contract, because he came into this company in January. So from his first contract in from his first contract that he signed with WWE in 2018, looks like he has signed on well, judging from the most sense this makes, he was called up in 2016, or no, sorry, he was called up in 2019, and looks like he signed a 5-year deal in 2019, and looks like he's currently on that deal, so he is obviously done with his developmental contract, and he's now on a main roster contract. But this guy looks like he should be in WWE until the year 2024. So now I ask, why haven't they put this guy in a faction to give him some kind of fucking direction? Whether it's Retribution or, I don't know, the Hurt Business? So unbelievable. Like, dude, why would you sign a 5-year deal? Why?
5 years.
Your contract could be up next year if you played it smart and at least signed a 3. You signed a 5-year deal knowing how shitty, knowing that this company brought you up in a tag team with Aleister Black for a fucking year. You signed a 5-year deal? What? To get buried by Brock and literally everybody along the way? This dude lost to Riddick Moss in 3 minutes. And you signed a 5-year deal? Dumbass.
Nigga, man. Fucking dumbass.
Yeah. That's my take. Dumbass. That's literally the fucking take I have. What do you think about this, man?
Oh man, why? What, bro? I don't care what I don't even. To be honest, as good as AEW is, bro, even if that, I would not sign a 5-year deal. Nowhere. I am signing a test 2 years. Well, with WWE, a test 1 year, a test 2 years, and if after that, then I'll sign 4 to 5 year deals. But this motherfucker just signs a 5-year deal because it's his dream. I bet it ain't his dream no more. Cause I don't. If it is still your dream, you got some major fucking problems, man. Because he is a literal joke now. Like, it's full on, man. Almost about to join Retribution joke in his career, man. And he's here till 2024. He done fucked up, man. 2024. It is 2021. Just 2021. But we will probably have GTA 6 when this motherfucker gets out of his contract. That's how you know you fucked up with your contract signing, man. God. Yeah, like you, bro. I don't know what else to say besides he's a fucking idiot. And why would you ever do that? Especially with this company, man. Especially with the type of guy he is. Like, if he was like a big guy, I would have maybe seen his thought process in signing a 5-year deal. But bro, to them you are a vanilla midget. They always talk about how people his size and things that he do are shit and that's not wrestling. And he signs a 5-year deal with them. Don't feel. I am not gonna feel bad for the next till 2024, whatever shit they do to this man. I won't feel bad because you sign a 5-year deal with this company. Dumbass, like you said, just a dumbass.
Yeah, seriously, in every which way. Next thing, New Japan Pro Wrestling removes Jay White from their roster page, man. Obviously, I think that New Year's Dash is done now, so we got that out of the way, and that is when he said his last appearance was. So, is he gone from New Japan? Will we see him in the Royal Rumble? Will we see him on NXT on the TakeOver on Valentine's Day? Who knows, man? But one interesting thing, I don't know if this was maybe a slip on Tony Schiavone's part, but while Tony Schiavone was being asked in a Dynamite post show if what he thought were Jay White's chances of signing with All Elite Wrestling, Tony Schiavone had this to say, and I quote, "I don't think so. He's pretty much locked into what he's doing there in New Japan." Is this a work? Is this so good of a work that WWE is even getting worked and gearing up to sign this fucking guy? Well, if it is, then the WWE just stop, man. Just stop. You're in the wrestling business and you don't get you don't get what a work is, and you don't get what the work is so hard that you did not try to hit this guy up and ask him when his contract was up or anything like that. So if they are getting worked, that's pretty embarrassing. I mean, if it is a storyline, I'm excited to see where it goes. Not like anybody fucking cares, man. Unless you live in Japan. I mean, we'll see it and we'll say, oh wow, look at that. but that is the most interest it will garner. And if he is hearing these rumors about AEW, not AEW not or AEW possibly partnering up with AEW while they have a partnership with Impact, why would you even contemplate leaving right now, man?
Yeah, bro.
Oh man. That's why I feel bad for the Rascals. They will never have gotten the chance um uh because they left and Impact was keeping it hush
Yeah.
hush and they didn't tell anybody and then they left and it was too late. So now they couldn't be a part of the invasion that seems to be happening soon. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, I'm excited to see where it goes if it is a storyline, but it's something interesting to think about, man. With again, it could have been a slip from Tony Schiavone. He could have been just accidentally said something
Yeah. Very
he
well
should
could have.
he shouldn't have, or AEW could be gearing us up for a swerve
Yeah, who
in
knows?
Switchblade. It's all just going to have to be a matter of time with a situation like this where Jay White is going about this the best way for fans and just staying quiet. You know what I mean? Just staying quiet, letting everybody's mind just wander off and thinking about all these places he can go, and then it'll be even more of a bigger surprise when he does show up. So he's staying quiet. He's doing his job. Let's just hope he does not go to the place they call the land of the giants, WWE. But
Exactly.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. What do you think about this?
Yeah, bro. If this is a work and WWE doesn't know it's a work and they're thinking they might grab up a talent,
That's
that
so
is the
funny.
funniest thing ever. Like, this point, they're so fucking irrelevant in this business that they don't even know what work is a work. Like, that is sad on their fucking part, man, if this is a work and they're fucking trying to get them, man. But yeah, man, if it is a work, I mean, I'm interested to see what it does with New Japan. I wonder if like who knows? I don't know what the fuck he could do in New Japan anymore. So I don't know. But you know, I'm down to see what it is, man. But what I really want to see with Jay White, AEW, and just that whole circle of like AEW, bro. That's where I want to see this, man. Um, hey, if the Dark Order needs a new leader, who's better than Switchblade, bro? Come
Uh-huh.
on, that could be some dope shit.
And he could keep
Um,
Switchblade, Jay White.
yeah, he could keep the Switchblade Jay
Because if
White,
he goes to
bro.
WWE, they're going to copyright it, and then he'll never fucking see
Oh,
it again.
oh no, they're gonna change his name.
Or
He's
that.
not gonna be Jay White. He's gonna be fucking Jeff Bridges or whatever the fuck they're gonna name this poor soul.
Jeff Bridges.
Who fucking knows what they're gonna name this poor fucking soul if he goes to that company? Which, if he does go to that company, then he is a fucking idiot, along with the Rascals, because, like, I've said this a million times and I keep saying it, I do not see the point in going to this company in the slightest. Booking, shit, payment, apparently now it's just not gonna be what it fucking was, so, and I heard, and the thing is, bro, people always talk about how WWE pays so good. I always hear that New Japan, Impact, and AEW pay good as fuck, bro. New Impact got hella money. Impact has money.
Yeah,
So,
now they do.
bro, money is like, come on, man. And the thing I people don't realize, a lot of these guys don't realize about WWE, unless you're fucking Brock, or unless you're fucking even like a big name that like not like it's Brock level, but like a revival, like you're unless you're like that level, you're not gonna make that much money. It's just that you're gonna make enough to just afford your mortgage on your house. Like, unless you're a big ass star for them, and that's all up to them if they randomly like you or not, then you're just gonna be paid normal person money. So it's like, bro, like I don't see the point. Like AEW, I haven't seen how they pay their fucking like employees, but I'm gonna bet it's more proportionate than the way WWE does it. You know, they're gonna pay. Well, their women's division isn't like that big right now, but if they did have like a Sasha and a Bailey, you know they would be getting paid what they're worth and not what WWE thinks they're worth, which is fucking $300,000 for Bailey. What? But yeah, bro, like, but going back to just Jay White, man, it could be a work. If it's a work, then by God, that is the fucking most hilarious work ever. But if not, I'm intrigued to see where he goes, man. I'm intrigued to see like what decision he makes, man, and what impact he can make in a different company, man. But I'm excited, man. He's got to shave that beard, or he's got to dye the beard black at least dye the beard black. But yeah, bro, I'm excited to see where he goes, man, and it's just a matter of time. You know, another thing I realized about the beard that doesn't make it look good.
Hmm.
It's his white attires. Like if he still had the black attires, the beard wouldn't be as bad.
Yeah, he
But
does
the
wear too
contrast,
much like white and red
yeah,
now.
yeah, the contrast of his brown ass beard and his black ass hair and his white ass attires just doesn't fit, man. If it was black hair, black attires, brown beard, wouldn't be as bad. But still, shave the beard, bro. But yeah, bro, I'm just excited to see where this goes. If it is a work, I'm cool to see where it goes. But if it's not a work, I can't wait to see where he goes, man.
Yeah, man, 100%. And as we wrap things up here, man, the final story, WWE is changing the way they go about offering contracts, and that meaning they are changing the amount that they are giving the wrestlers. In other words, they are no longer busting out the bag to pay
Nope.
and persuade these people to come work for them because nobody wants to fucking do it. And that is just,
Bullshit.
yeah, I mean, another thing, forgot to mention with Retribution, another thing about their report, and it ties in perfectly to this. Apparently, all 5 of them were actually shocked at how much they were offered because they were so low. They offered them so low of money, and they still signed the fucking contracts. Why didn't you at least wait? You know?
Yeah.
At least wait to use AEW as leverage. Yep.
Yeah. Make a little more money, bro. I don't get it. These people are fucking idiots.
Hell yeah, bro. I'd be telling Vince fucking, well, if you don't want to give me this amount of money, then you'll be seeing fucking Flapjack and fucking AEW, motherfucker. That's what's gonna happen. That's what I'd tell his dumbass. And, yeah, bro. Yeah, man, apparently they, just, have learned from COVID that, they just can't, bust out the bag anymore. And that whole thing with them releasing people, that was their fault completely. And they made everybody else lose their jobs over it. They went and worked for 2-3 years to sign everybody to these lucrative fucking contracts with a lot of money. And then when it all blew up in their fucking face, they took the pussy way out and they just released everybody because they didn't want to pay him anymore. But, yeah, so, yeah, I mean, just, you know, a lot of wrestlers say, oh, you know, well, one of the great things about WWE is the money. Well, now you can't fucking use that excuse. And this also correlates a lot and makes a lot of sense to the fact that a lot of people that have contracts coming up in the year 2021 aren't re-signing. It's another thing, man. I mean, Cesaro, they're probably giving people like him pay cuts.
Probably.
If he's a smart guy, which he definitely comes off to be, I'm sure he's looking at that and he's saying, what the fuck is this?
Book
Like,
me like shit and pay me like shit? Get the fuck
yeah,
out of here.
get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So, WWE, man, they realize not to be dumbasses and just sign people to these lucrative deals just to fucking sign them so they don't go to AEW. Now they have no choice but to stop paying people crazy amount of prices. Roosh from ROH asked for way too much and they just recently passed on him.
Mm-hmm.
And Retribution, like I just said, Retribution received way lower offers. And who's to say the same? Who's to say it's not the same for a guy like Cesaro and a guy like Sami Zayn, to where they clearly don't see shit in them, so they're
Oh
gonna look at
no.
them and say, we could
Little
probably
pay
drop them
cut.
down just a little
Yeah,
bit
come
and
on.
drop them down 100,000, couple thousand. No, sorry. I'll go to AEW where they will value me, and I will go to AEW where I can have creative fucking freedom and fucking pay the bills. Um,
Swear.
yeah, man, but I mean, good for them, man. Good for them. That's what they deserve. That's what they get. They want to be assholes and sign people just to sign people. And now it's blowing up in their face. Good for them. Good for
Mm-hmm.
them. But what do you think about this, man?
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's just ironic, man. It came to bite them in the ass. They fucking snatched everybody up, and when they didn't want to pay for all the fucking animals to feed in the basket, they fucking drop them back off, bro. It's just like they're just clearly just a bunch of assholes, bro. How do you sign so much people to just take from other companies so other companies can't have these people? And when the fucking chips are down, even though they're making even more money, but they don't. But when they realize that they gotta pay all these people and that they could save that money and put it into their own wallets, they fucking release them. They fucking stop people during a pandemic from having a job just so they could make their pockets a little bigger, man. That's fucked. And now everybody besides like probably the Romans and shit are gonna get a pay cut because of it because they want to fill their pockets even more. That's just so fucked up. And I again, just even like the things like that is like, why would you sign with a company that's willing to fucking take your pay just to make make their pockets bigger during a time like this? How do you resign? How do you sign a 5-year deal with people like that, Ricochet? I don't fucking get it, man. I do not get that mindset. And you know, then the most ironic thing for Gallows and Anderson,
What's up?
if they didn't get released, but their pay cut, because they would definitely got a pay cut, was $100,000. So they signed with this company for that extra $100,000, and it gets taken away from them because of Vince's greed. That would be so ironic. That would have been fucking hilarious, man. But like, how many people are sitting there regretting resigning or not looking to resign now? That the only thing they're signing that company for, those paychecks, are out the window. Cause like cause for a Cesaro and a Sami Zayn, why would you resign with this company even if they aren't busting out that bag? What are you there for? To be fucking a tag team for the next 5 years? Come on, man. And in all this fucking interconnecting news stories is just painting a picture of them not paying people, just shitty booking, and people wanting to leave. It's building up, bro. And in the next 3 years, besides the fucking idiots like Retribution, there's going to be a lot of people out of this fucking company, man. And this company is going to lose a lot if it's already drained roster, man. So, hey, man, 2K24, that game is going to be have fucking nobody, I'm guessing, man. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, bro. It's just the signs to come for the next 3 years with releases and people not resigning. It's just a sign to come, man. It's gonna be a shitstorm for this company, man. But that's my thoughts on it. It's just another greedy thing by Vince McMahon, and yeah, bro, I don't expect anything less from that asshole.
For sure, man. For sure. Yeah, man. Is there anything else you gotta say?
Nah, bro, I'm good.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that is going to do it for this edition, episode 40 of the Notorious Heels podcast. And again, if you guys do not know how this show works, Friday, we're on here with the news, and Monday, usually Monday or Tuesday, we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, man. And again, I hope you guys did enjoy all the news that we had for you today. And once again, man, if you guys do not know who we are at this podcast, it has been a pleasure from Johnny Mayhem.
Nice, Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition, episode 40 of the news here on the Notorious Heels podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week with Notorious Unscripted.
Peace.